Hello there guys, it's Stephen here, back with another video. It's Friday. I've just got back from a very cold, very chilly EDS game at the Academy Stadium. It was absolutely freezing, but it was a good game of football. I was going to chat about that tonight, but I decided instead of doing that, and given the transfer news today, instead of doing that, and in fact I'm going to see the under-18s tomorrow morning, what I'll do tomorrow evening, I'll do a big kind of Academy report from the weekend's games tomorrow. I'm expecting there'll be no transfer news tomorrow, given the fact that we've got such a huge game against Liverpool on Sunday. I don't think it'll be very noisy on the transfer front on a Saturday with all the other fixtures going on, so there'll be no transfer news to report. So I thought tomorrow I'll bunch all the Academy games tomorrow and do a big report. And given the fact that there's a little bit of news today about Sanchez, of course we're all bored of Alexis Sanchez, but also about Fred, I'm going to chat a little bit about that today. But beforehand, the Patreon shout outs, all those beautiful people helping this channel grow and grow and grow. These are the names here: Stephen Sharp, Charles Bland, Henry Lynch, Max Gillow, John Hoffman, Tyler Astor, Dilzus and Haldor. Hope I've pronounced all your names right. Guys, thanks very much for pledging. You're absolute heroes. You're making this channel grow every single day. And all you as well who watch the videos and share and comment and like, you're absolute heroes. If you want to check out my Patreon, go over to patreon.com/Esteemed Kompany. There's loads of tiers and rewards to anyone who gets involved. I'm going to touch on the Alexis Sanchez thing very quickly though. I don't want to discuss that too much today because it's been absolutely mad. But the latest thing that's been heard is apparently United are in for him, though I'm still not believing that to be actually true. But then City were briefing the press today saying that they were pulling out the bids and saying we won't go any further than 20 million. A lot of people are saying, no, we should throw the extra 15 million and go for 35 that Arsenal want. I don't think it's as simple as that. I don't think it's as simple as that. He's worth half the value he was in the summer. I think if anything, he's depreciated more in value given the fact that Arsenal have less cards to actually hold now, given the fact that they have no bargaining position at all, in my personal opinion. They're about to lose him for absolutely nothing. So I think he's worth even less than the half that we were willing to pay in the summer. And you've got to consider the fact that his agent fees and his signing on fee has gone up vastly since then. So it's not a case of just paying an extra 15 million. It's a lot more given the signing on fees. I think City are right to play hardball in this personally. He isn't an essential signing. He's a very good one, but he's the icing on a pretty sweet cake already, potentially. I think in general, City are right to send a message, and I think Arsenal will eventually buckle. I don't see there anything in the United thing personally. That's my opinion. It might come back to haunt me, but I think in general we have to be patient. There's 18 days left of the transfer window, and I think City are basically entering into a staring contest, and it's going to be whoever blinks first loses here, and I think it'll be Arsenal at some point. They just need to find a replacement. But anyway, the person I actually want to talk about mainly today is Fred. Now this broke today around about 7 PM online, saying City had bid 45 million. I'd actually heard around lunchtime from someone that I know. I was told that they have a release clause of 60 million, that they actually value the player around 70. Obviously they can't get that given the fact that he has a release clause of 60, but City are pushing forward now this January transfer window for a bid of 45 million for Fred. I didn't see this happening. I don't think City saw this happening 2 weeks ago either, to be honest. I think this is very much a very recent development. I don't necessarily think it's as a result of the Sanchez thing. I think it might even be a result maybe of a centre-back situation. If you consider the fact that if we get Fred, we could even play Fernandinho in defence if needs be. It gives us options there, and I'm pretty certain Guardiola would rather play Fernandinho instead of Mangala at centre-back if he had the choice. I'm not saying that will happen, it's just the options that Fred gives us potentially. They tick more than one box. He wouldn't be just midfield cover, he'd even be potential centre-back cover in a roundabout way if someone else wasn't there, if that makes sense. I think Fred is a very special little footballer. He's only 5'7", as I discussed in another video, but he's got loads of talent and loads of energy and loads of natural ability on the ball, and he'd fit into this team very well. And given the fact that we are planning for the future here, given the fact that obviously people like Yaya Toure are getting very old, and there's obviously David Silva's getting a little bit old, I hate to say that, Fred is a good young player with loads of ability and a real desire to improve in a team like Manchester City. 45 million sounds like a lot of money, but you've got to consider 45 million these days is the new 25, 30 of 2 or 3 years ago. Fees are going absolutely crazy, and if he's half the player, well not half the player, 3/4 of the player that Fernandinho was for Manchester City, obviously he had very similar circumstances at Shakhtar and then maybe City, then we've got ourselves a bit of a bargain in my opinion, because I think Fred could be a very special player for City. I do think there's something in this one. I think the information is actually really concrete. I would take that. I'd be very happy that as a signing. I'm hoping that therefore means we're not in for Johnny Evans because I can't stand him. If we got Fred and Sanchez, that'd be phenomenal. I don't think either that it means that we're not even going for Sanchez. I think if anything, it's just City probably sounding out Arsenal a little bit, saying we are willing to spend money for the right price, and we don't see Sanchez as worth 35 million. And I actually probably agree with that personally. Anyway, guys, this is just a quick video today. Let me know what you make of these rumours of Fred and Sanchez. And tomorrow, I promise you, there'll be a big under-18s and EDS Academy watch report kind of thing, because I've not done one of those for a while. Anyway, guys, like, comment, share, and I'll see you soon. Hello there guys, it's Stephen here. Thanks for watching yet another Esteemed Company video. I really appreciate all the support you've been offering the past few days. By the way, I'm trying this one video every day for a month thing, and it seems to be really fun at the moment. It seems to be working as well. Thanks for all the views, it's absolutely excellent, and all the comments and all the appreciation being shown. It means a lot to me, so thanks very much. If you want to get involved a little bit further, head over to my Patreon, patreon.com/Esteemed Company. There's loads of tiers, rewards and so on for people who get involved. Guys, thanks very much for watching this video yet again, and I'll see you soon.